I'm going to show you guys how to set up OneDrive today because there have been almost everyone who has been using InDesign and creating layouts for our magazine this year so far have had some sort of OneDrive problem. So I know I made this video before, but I'm just going to remake it to kind of go through the full workflow of it. So first thing you should do for setting up OneDrive is to download OneDrive. And as you can see, I've already done that. Now, I believe you can just look up OneDrive download and actually... Wow, I really can't spell. Okay. Download and just get to this. I think it's like one of these. I don't know. I downloaded this on my old computer and transferred it over, so I can't see what link I clicked. But I think on here you can just download OneDrive. Honestly, just like the same way you download anything else to your computer, and then obviously log in using your 06 number, and whatever your Canvas password is. And now we're gonna open up Teams because this is how we sync our files. So we kind of go from once OneDrive is downloaded, we kind of go from Chrome to Teams to Chrome to Teams to whatever. But so when you log into Teams, you're going to see all your classes, and I still have my sophomore year classes for some reason. But go to Stibben Douglas High School newspaper, which you guys should all be in. If you're not in this class, tell Falkowski, or I mean, you can tell me, but I'll just ultimately just end up telling her, and she'll add you. And you go to 3 hidden channels, and you go to 2022, 2023. You go like print, and you go to files, and then click on the 3 dots and go to open in SharePoint, and that will open Chrome or whatever your default web browser is. And it's going to show up with this. So from here, you're going to hit sync. And like, I don't need to do this because I already have it sunk, right? So, okay, it's syncing. It's going to have the little dialog box up here. Feel free to close it. But essentially, it's going to sync to your computer. Obviously, I'm on a Mac. So if I go to Finder, it's going to show up here, over here. This is my personal OneDrive, and this is this. On a PC, I think it looks a little bit different, but essentially it's the same thing. It will be in like whatever your file finder is called. And then it will just be in here. So I have all 3 of these folders. You're just gonna have this one unless you sync the rest. And then we have folders, and we organize these like by what the thing is and the name. But all of the files should be sunk in here. And you can go up here to your OneDrive thing, and it says all your files are synced, and that's how you know that you're not missing anything. So now, let's say I want to open a file. So I'm gonna open, let's see, let's open the Cartwright one. So let's open this file. All right, here's InDesign. Hello, InDesign. All right, and I want to save it to here. So I'm just going to hit Command S, which you can't see me doing on my keyboard. You could see if I go File, Save, which is right here. This is already saved, so let me make a change. There you go. If I hit Command S, it will save, and you see the little star there went away, and the little star's back, and the little red dot's back. That's how you know your file isn't saved. But Command S will save it, and we'll fix that, or do Files over here. File, save, and it does the same thing. But now, you have to make sure you're saving to the OneDrive. Some people will save as, which you only have to save as the first time you ever do it, because that will save it to like a specific location, but it'll also create a new copy of a file. So maybe the first time you open the file, you want to do Command Shift S or File Save As in order to save a new document, and make sure it's saving to that OneDrive folder. So then every time after that, when you save it, it's going to save there, and then obviously don't quit until after you've saved. But if you don't save it to the right place, we will not be able to access it, and it's you can't just wait until you're done with your layout to do that, because I go through during deadlines and I look at the layouts and I say, okay, this is how much progress this person has made, and if I see that you don't have a file in there, even though you might be working on it, I don't know that. So to me, it's going to look like you haven't started, and then I'm going to probably talk to you about that, and you'll be like, oh, but Julia, I've been working on it, and I'll be like, well, I didn't know because your file wasn't synced. But anyway, so that's how you sync files in OneDrive. And how you download it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you, guys.